I was playing pickup basketball the other day, and I was told my build is similar to Steve Nash. Now, what does a vehicle from a racing game have to do with a two-time NBA MVP? In his early career, Nash was overlooked by teams and coaches, and I kind of did the same thing with the formula. If you didn't know, I love mines. I'm trying to get more adventurous stars, and I was looking at vehicles that I hadn't played too much on any maps, really. And I haven't played what is this called? Formula. My upgrades aren't so bad, so I figured I'll give it a try. There are some problems with this though. People do have 10Ks here, but in the top 1,000, there are a lot of people who aren't getting past 7,000. My vehicle is not maxed out. I don't have mastery, so I definitely won't be getting to 7,000. I'll see how far I can get though. I figured that the setup would be Kanga. I'm not surprised about that. I'm also not surprised that downforce is supposed to be at 1, but I was not expecting that suspension is recommended at 1 as well. Actually, I just saw something else where the suspension was recommended. I think you're supposed to take everything off, but there was something else that was recommended for suspension to be at 9. So we'll just see how this goes. Probably won't be my best, to be honest. But anyway, I was thinking about how I really liked this style of video where I kind of just play and talk. Oh my god, the air like floating is insane. And I've mentioned this a lot of times before, but I really want to make videos that I can just kind of play and have fun and enjoy. And I feel like adventure is a decent way to do that, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood to record. And it's really unfortunate because I want to be happy and in a good mood when I'm making a video, and I don't want to fake it, but I don't really know what to do. Okay, also, I really never drive Formula, but I'm not at all used to how this thing is moving. It feels really, really light. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm sure if you've played this before, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm already kind of second guessing how this is gonna go. I feel like the mine's fuels are pretty frequent, so that'll be helpful. I'm a little worried about this 900 meter thing, but I do know kind of how to drive through it better. You just have to go quickly for the most part. And this landing boost is really strong. I don't know, it's just a weird combination. Like, I'm already low fuel here. I know I wasn't driving the best, but okay, this might have been way harder than I thought it would be. So I think this part I kind of have to go fast, and that'll let me, like, not die. We'll see, I guess, though. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, okay, that's just how I'll do it, I guess. So I'm 1,000 meters in. Fuel is already an issue. Maybe that was kind of just a one-time thing, and it won't happen again for a few thousand more meters. I think I just need to get used to the aerodynamics, because I just float so easily. I'm, again, barely low fuel, but, you know, not the best if I want to get far, that I'm basically just starting to run and I'm already low fuel. So I don't know. I usually do like mines and it's like a calm map to play, but I didn't think about how Formula is not necessarily the easiest or most calm to play. But I was just thinking like, I want to play Formula. I don't know why. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I want to play it. Again, another low fuel. If the distances between them aren't really increasing, it might be fine, and I might not be totally cooked. I think I need to kind of just be more confident with my jump shocks and drive and hope, I guess, which is not really how I like to drive. I kind of play more carefully, but I think this is probably a vehicle. I was saying, like, with mines and Superbike, I played recently, and I think someone commented that, you know, you have to know the map, and you have to really be, like, ready for each obstacle, or something like that. I'm kind of making that up. I don't know. But, I feel like that's probably similar with Formula, because you have to drive quickly. I don't know how big the fuel tank is, but I don't think it's that big. So, I don't know, maybe like Formula would be better on City, because I feel like for City, if you know the map and you understand how to get from crate to crate, it's probably not that difficult. But like maybe the Formula... Actually, wait, I don't know what the masteries are. I wonder if one of them increases the fuel tank. Actually, I feel like I should know what all of the masteries are at this point. But compared to the beginning of the run, I feel like this is going slightly better. I'm moving a bit quicker. I feel a bit... I mean, it's only been another 800 meters or whatever. I don't know. I went from... Okay, this is kind of bad. I'm barely able to get up this hill. Hello? Dude, wait. I didn't think... That's also might... I might die because of that. But the Kanga is strong, so... It's possible that, like, even, you know, if I'm having difficulty, like... This might be really easy to get up. Maybe not. Alright, I'm 50 meters away. Is the problem that the traction is just really bad? Is that like part of the... Well, I guess there are a lot of problems, but kind of a close call, but it's fine. Also, I changed the suspension to 9. Not that... I don't know if it'll make a difference, but you know that scene from Whiplash where it's like, oh, adjusting the seat height, so now you got it? I feel like that from changing my suspension from 1 to 9. Like, is it really going to make a difference? I feel like it's more the skill and how I drive that will matter in comparison. But yeah, I didn't really have like expectations. I could take a closer look at the leaderboard and see how many 10Ks there are. Of course, it's hard for me to know. Like, I wish I could see a pre-mastery leaderboard just to like get a better sense of what an acceptable number would be. But I mean, also, like, this just seems like more of a grindy 10K or just whatever. Not 10K, just distance to get. Because I feel like I'm sweating, not physically, but, you know, I'm sweating, and it's 3,000 meters. This is kind of... Okay, also, I feel like you can't stop. So, if I die, that's not good, but... Yeah, okay, the run's done again. Oh, bro. Oh my god, wait. I was not expecting that, but I was just going to say, like, I don't want to stop moving because I think I'd run out of fuel. I mean, I wasted some time there, but, you know, I kind of thought I was going to die. So maybe this is clutchable. We'll see. I feel like mines, I frequently say that the fuel placements are really convenient. Let's see if that's still the case for Formula. I think I need to do a better job of using my landing boost. Another chance to clutch. Oh, this is kind of a big hill. Yeah, there's no way that I get over this, but the fuel, I think, is just down the hill. It would be cool if I could see the history of the leaderboard over time. I think I mentioned this, but like on speedrun.net, I like how you can kind of see the history of records. So it seems like 74, right? Give or take 10Ks. When the number's pretty low, or when, you know, it's not a couple hundred 10Ks at least, I think that's a good indicator that it's a hard run. I feel like my part levels are fine. Maybe it's more of an issue that my grip is pretty low and my engine is not maxed. Clearly this is taking me a handful of attempts, but this is not a forgiving run. Like, you can't really make a mistake, like miss a fuel or whatever and backtrack and then very easily survive. With other maps, I feel like that's more possible. Or I guess the issue is more the vehicle here, not the map. It's taken me so many tries, but I'm back here. Hopefully this is just down the hill and I can get this fuel. I'm a lot better off fuel-wise on this run than I was in the other run. I think I'm improving a lot. That's something, even if this video isn't going to get me so many stars, I think I'm really, like, understanding, not obviously so well, but like better than before, of how this vehicle works and how to use the Kanga on it, which is, you know, good for just improving at the game and improving at this vehicle in general, because it is a vehicle that I hardly use, so I have a bunch of free stars that I can get, even if I'm only getting 3,000-4,000 on every single run. Again, another fuel up here, so this is good. Okay, I thought I was gonna be way too high, but quite a high ceiling there, so I'm good. Another close call, but like not actually that close of a call. I'm at 3,600. Oh, okay, I'm making it outside. I don't think this portion is gonna be so hard. I don't really know. Then again, any portion with Formula, I need to start calling it the correct name. I don't know what I've been calling it before, but the Formula. So yeah, I don't know how hard this portion will be, but anyway, like, I feel like any portion can be hard, just because if you don't get up a hill first try, or you kind of miss a fuel or anything, it can become difficult. So I kind of want to, like, this part, like, am I cooked now? Obviously it's going to fall down, but I don't know where the next fuel is. I think there's one kind of towards the end. But just like any hill like this kind of slows me down and causes a problem. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, if I get a really good Kanga. Okay, no, it's over. I think if I made it over this on first try, I might have enough momentum to, like, you know, smoothly get up this hill. And I keep making, like, mistake after mistake. I'm just going to respawn to see how close the next field is, because I think it's, like, just as I get out of this cave. Let me play some Royal Match real quick first. Okay, fuck this. Always trying to open the App Store when I just want to play the game. But yeah, I was so close. It wasn't even at the end. Like, even before I get into the next thing, there was a fuel. Wait, I'm not even close to the end of the thing. I don't know why I thought I was going back inside, but let's just, like, preview the terrain a little bit. All right, so I'd have to make it past some of this stuff. This isn't all that hard, but this is where I thought I was. Yeah, okay, this is where I thought I was, and this is the fuel that I was coming up on. So, to be honest, I don't want to go back again. It's so much time to, like, I keep dying for no reason. Let's just pretend that my stars are increasing currently, and I'm still playing. Next circle. These circle things, in the past, I feel like, or I think that I thought they were kind of difficult, but now I'm realizing they're pretty chill. Like, it's not a big deal to go past them or whatever. Another low fuel, but no problem. Also, in the beginning of this run, I was, obviously, I, like, you know, just skipped past it, but I feel like I was driving so smoothly at the beginning. I guess that's not really helpful, like, being good at the beginning of the map. But I'm just moving more quickly, I guess, from, like, playing it so many times. Okay, this is not exactly ideal. Okay, that was ideal. Not really what I meant to do, but it was quite nice. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, the more I play the beginning of the map, the more I was going to improve on it and play better. I'm going really fast. Yeah, I know there's a fuel coming up here, though. I just didn't want to hit my head anywhere. So this is kind of sad. I feel like this always happens, where I'll make it a handful of meters further after I stupidly die, and I just respawn to, like, see what happens. But, like, when I was first, like, the first, like, 2 attempts of this, I was like, wow, Formula is terrible, and I don't want to play with it. But it's not that, like, it's just different. It's really different. You just have to adjust and play to it differently. Maybe I should adjust my mindset on mono wheel to fit that. Nah, fuck mono wheel. Another fuel here. This isn't actually that bad. I wonder, like, if I had a handful more attempts, if I could get to that 7K spot. That's pretty difficult. Maybe there's other stuff that's harder, like, along the way, and just, like, I'm really lucky, and like, I'm driving decently here. Or maybe it's just, like, not that hard until I get to 7K. I know there's a ball here. I kind of don't want to wait because I'm losing time. Oh. I had decided that I was done playing Formula in Mine. Somehow I am back once again, and I've actually improved my score, which I'm very happy about. So I'm getting stars again. I wasn't so satisfied before, but this is just, it's so annoying because it takes so many tries. I was saying before, like, you can die so easily from anything, and like, I wish I could just play. Hey, remember that idea that I gave about ranked adventure mode? That would be so fun, by the way, just mentioning it again. But like, I just wish there was a way for me to record and not spend an hour like playing the same thing over and over and over again. But you know, it's still fun. I'm enjoying it, and like there are a lot of times that I don't enjoy playing, and so if I am recording and I'm enjoying it, like it's nice to keep playing. I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard playing the same thing over and over, and like my interest is more to have fun than to get as many stars as possible. And while it is fun having the goal of getting stars, oh, this could be so bad. I've done that before and lost my hat, but I've reached 5,000 meters. I feel like that's good considering top 10,000 is 7,000. And it's possible also, wait, I think there's a fuel coming up. I'm not sure though. Just have to get over like this bit here. Yeah, but so I think it's possible that this is just a challenging run and Formula is hard to play with, so people don't try it as much as other vehicles. I think that's definitely part of it. But then like, I don't know. I don't really know what my point was, but I'm doing okay still. I don't remember what I got to before with respawn. Oh, I remember. I died at that ball. I think that's also my hot rod record. Maybe, but that was such a long time ago. That was like when I really didn't know the map, where I didn't know how anything worked. But there's a fuel here that hopefully I should get without problem, even though it's a little bit of a close call. Gotta be careful. Oh, I almost braked too hard and the game was gonna tell me I was out of fuel. But so, I'm hopefully gonna get back to that ball. I wonder if I should just send it and go fast. I'm not going to, because I think I risk dying, and I'd rather get like, brakes, a couple extra stars, like here, even if I run out of fuel. I didn't see whatever that record was, but I feel like it was hot rod. Not because I saw the icon, but because whatever. All right, yeah. Low fuel. It's possible. I'm almost at 6,000 meters. Oh, dude, this feels like a good run. Oh no, it's surely it's over. I can use a little bit of Kenga here, but this game likes to tell me I'm out of fuel when I'm not. Yeah, I wanted to respawn so I could just see what else I could do, but this is now not tied. I've beaten a bunch of stuff actually. I think I don't know, it's either my ATV or hot rod that I was passing, but it's not tied for last anymore. I hate snowmobile and mono wheel. Oh, tank, yeah, it's in the next team event. That's crazy. Yeah, tank's been missing for forever. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.